Psyched out by Floyd Sr.'s rap.
He always has some type of lame ass rap that he's trying to come up with, trying to do his own Muhammad Ali renditions. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's getting a little older, like he's getting a little senile. So.
You've been in this roller coaster for many years. They love you on Monday, they hate you on Tuesday, love you on Wednesday.
Of course.
Sunday morning, what are they going to do? Love you or hate you?
Definitely. I mean, Sunday morning, I don't even think I'm still going to read anything that they say. We're going ahead and do what we got to do, knock this guy out, whatever the case may be. I don't want to hear none of this, none of that, none of the, trying to jump back on, none of that shit. Like, I'm kind of over it.
What's the headline Sunday morning after the fight?
It's Berto racist.
Have you cared at all what the critics have said the last few months? You don't pay attention to it at all? When they say you don't deserve a shot, what do you say to them?
Like I said, at the end of the day, man, just like he says, anybody, anybody else that had been in this position, they would have took a lot of criticism as well, and it is what it is, and you have to just prepare yourself for something like that, especially for, with someone, with a record like he does, and he just came on the fight like he just did. You have to know that it's coming. So, I already prepared myself, mentally to deal with it. I don't read none of that shit. I don't go on Twitters and all this stuff. I don't.
But you still hear it.
I mean, of course you're going to hear it from time to time, but how can another man tell me what I should not get or tell me what I don't deserve? Like, these people back here writing on notepads. They're holding cameras. They're doing this and that, and they've been seeing me bust my ass. They seen what I've accomplished, and you gonna sit here and tell me that I don't deserve something when you don't even know what a glimpse of it is to see what type of world we live in. You know what I mean? So I don't. I don't comprehend it. So I don't engage into it.
There was so much anger after Floyd fought Manny in last fight. Do you feel like some of that anger has kind of spread over here?
It definitely has. It definitely has. His fight with Manny, like I said before, left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. And it rolled right over here. You know what I'm saying? It was a fight that they predicted that maybe he would lose, or just be an exciting fight. And it crashed. You know what I mean? It just hurt a lot of people's, feelings, hurt a lot of people's pockets. And I'm next up.
Does it help you understand why people are so upset about this fight?
I already know. That's the thing. I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing with being very intelligent young man. I can put it together. So it's just the fact that me just trying to put it together for people that's holding cameras in my face and asking me the same question. I'm like, listen, you guys understand. I know what's going on. I know the last situation was great. And now, you guys just are taking that out on this situation.
Hey, Andre, is this the toughest promotion you've been through?
The toughest promotion? It's definitely been, demanding. It's definitely been demanding. So, it's definitely been demanding. Probably has.
Does that tend to wear you out a little bit?
Yeah, of course, man. Like I said, with fighters at the end of the day, we just want to fight and get in the ring and work. You know what I mean? But just having to move around, fly this place to that place, for meet the obligations here and there. But it has to get done. It has to be done, especially on a fight this magnitude.
How can you take Floyd's IQ out of the equation, or at least minimize it?
You just have to put a game plan together and just stick to it, man. He has a great IQ, but one shot can change it. You can be smart, you can be fast, you can be this, you can be that. This is boxing, man. One shot can change all of this.
Did you reach the level in training where you've never been before? What happened? Describe the team.
This camp has been intense. It's been intense. It's been definitely. It's taken me up to different levels that I haven't reached. Like I said, I'm physically in great shape. Mentally focused, and I just have this tunnel vision.
Parker, do you
everybody, your trainer saying that, a couple people saying it's going to be an exciting fight. Do you think it's going to be an exciting fight when you think about it? And are you going to do something to make it?
I know how to fight. That's the only way I know how to give it out. You know what I mean? You know, trying to sit back and be calculated and trying to stand around and look at a guy move around and all this and all that. I mean, that's not me. You know what I mean? I like to engage. This, of course, we want to be smart. Once we get this.
Do you think that Floyd, with the backlash he got for the Pacquiao fight, might actually fight you more than move around to try to make it more exciting?
You know, probably there might be. Yeah, I mean, it might be a game for sure. But if so,
anybody who watched your training camp, and I talked to a lot of people, said Andre Berto, the one that we saw beats Floyd Mayweather. Even some of them told me they went to the casino here and they put money on you. Why is that? Why do people watch you train believe in you?
You know, I hear what he says, but I believe I'm one of the hardest working guys in the business, especially here for this cat. Put it all in. We left no stone unturned, and like I said, I busted my ass for the last couple of months to get ready. Physically, I'm in tremendous shape. And that's how I was able to take that level up to a few different notches that I didn't ever think I could take it to.
Is there beef between you and Mayweather?
Huh?
Is there beef between you and Floyd?
I don't. Listen, man, I don't have beef with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, if I had a real beef with somebody, I'll come see him. You know what I'm saying? That's how things get handled where I come from. I don't do all that talking and all this and all that. If I had a beef, I'd just walk up to you and put you in. You know what I'm saying? That's how I handle my beef. So I ain't got no beef with Floyd. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he might have some personal, you know, issues with me or whatever. I don't know. But, you know, I have no problem.
Andre, you know, one time you told me the reason you didn't start Floyd is because you felt in your mind that at one point you were going to fight him. Yeah. Did you kind of feel like this might not have happened? I mean, it's happening now, but was there a point when you said, you know, maybe I'm not going to fight him at all?
I mean, you know, of course, I was going through a lot of things that I went through, you know, injuries here and there, and you know, the loss, to Ortiz Guerrero. And I felt that, you know, I had time that it was, you know, it's kind of slipping away a little bit. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, you know, God is good. You know, I came back, you know, from that shoulder surgery, and I put on some good performances.
You know, when you see a guy in the ring, it's one thing, but when you see him up close, like, you got to size him up. What have you felt like just seeing him up close now?
I don't see him like no other man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, when I look at him, I look at his eyes, all I see is everything I want to take from him. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, when I see him, I see a man. Everything else, everybody else, you know, pumps, that's great. But when I'm in front of somebody, man, I've seen him as a man. And I'm trying to complicate everything that
Do you think that's part of the key to at least keep him in one place and slow him down, is to go to his body?
Yeah, I think it's a few different things. I mean, you know, you have to have, you know, game plan that's well put together. You know, you have to have, you know, of course, like he said, A, B, and C. You know, you have to have anything in order just in case that situation that you're working on doesn't pan out. You need to be able to adjust and do something else.
How big would this victory be, Andre, if you get it? I mean, how not just to you, but just in boxing in general, how big do you think this will be?
I mean, that'll be huge, man. It'll be huge. It'll be huge for, I think, you know, of course, for myself, you know, for the sport. You know, everybody that continue to believe in me. You know, the country of Haiti, of course. You know, they'll be over there going bananas. Like I said, man, I just think it's time. It's time for something new and time for something fresh. Time for something exciting.
Is there a rematch card with Andre for this fight?
I'm not sure. I'm not even focused on it.
Would you give him a rematch if it happens? Okay. And last thing, what do you want to tell the fans, man?
Everybody is continue to support me. Hey, man, and make sure you tune in Saturday night.
I got it. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate you. Huh?